Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. Sit back and enjoy because you are in for a roller coaster. I love you.
I'm not saying that we watch, we listen to it.
Okay, sir. You don't be a wig.
Hello.
You got some.
Okay, that's institution of criminal proceedings, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's that? Wow.
Why didn't you vlog?
Say hi.
I don't know how to take pictures. So I'm not photogenic.
Like your picture is a video. Just say hi.
Hi.
You don't act like that, like an African man at all. You feel like people that are
Talk with Jalo.
So you said it has to do with Japan Chinese, right? Institution of criminal proceedings.
Our legal jugunas from Kano campus. Drop some nuggets for us.
Yeah.
Drop some nuggets for us.
I don't know anything. I'm trying to remember.
What are you reading? Yeah, tell us what are you reading.
I'm reading
Bail. Yeah, tell us how to apply for bail.
to apply for bail. There are various ways. In the south, you can apply for bail by way of summons. In the north, by motion. Yeah. So motion of notice, summons.
Is it police bail?
Yes.
Police bail.
It's basically by letter. Why are you making me talk?
You miss somebody may learn from you. Do you know who is in jail now or who has somebody in police custody?
Okay. So for a bail, there are several documents you're going to file. You file a summons, a certified true copy of the judgment or the ruling of the lower court. Then you file affidavit in support. Then a certified copy of the charge sheet. Yes. That's for summons.
Free legal advice. If you can't come and meet up after bar finance now, you pay money. Let me just pity this human being before he's carried and say, I did not put him in my vlog. Say hi.
Okay. So, to add up to, the judicial system of Nigeria is like a judicial system. You understand? Now, when the judge sits there, it's called a bench. But the senior advocate of Nigeria is not just a member of the bar. He cannot just be a life bencher, just like that. Now, one good thing about senior advocate of Nigeria is that our lecturers now, when they are teaching us, you observe that one is teaching property law and the other is teaching criminal litigation. Now, one good thing I observe about now, let me tell you something. This guy, leave me alone.
I'm listening to you.
Leave me alone. I don't do finish.
Mind you, his name is David from Abuja campus. You think this boy is very serious? Like he wants to say something serious and end up saying rubbish. Yes, you saying say rubbish. But I forgive you.
Do you know the legal advice I just gave now? I just gave people free legal advice.
Actually, give somebody free legal advice.
Which other advice do you find is so hard?
No, give somebody a free legal advice now. Third person about tenancy.
People should pay your rent. Go your landlord, pay your rent, and landlord will push you from the house.
Like just tell them like something, one important thing about tenancy they should know. Somebody, because tenancy is like the major thing everybody does in this Nigeria. So just tell them something about tenancy.
Tenancy. What did they
Like
want
how
to
many
know?
years?
Okay. Now, for landlords, the law prohibits self-help when it comes to removing a tenant from from possession of your property.
Okay.
So always try to employ the service of a lawyer. In fact, it is not even advisable that as a landlord you manage your property yourself, because most times we humans we tend to have sympathy and all those things. But when a lawyer is managing your property, he manages it with such professionalism. He puts in everything and he tries to do that within the bounds of the law. Also, as tenants, a landlord, see, now I'm in the spirit of the law. Allow me to express.
My dear,
Leave me alone.
tenancy is 3 years. In a nutshell, all the good job and rubbish. Tenancy is 3 years. And anything after 3 years, no longer a tenancy agreement, it's a lease agreement.
Oh my God.
So let's go with Ferrari. Ferrari is ready for you people. Ferrari is ready for you people. Yeah, Ferrari. Yeah, I think maybe. Do you want to ask me a question?
No, don't ask questions. Just give them a free legal advice. What you think? Any of the I think is very important to them.
Okay. As a lawyer, if you have a land that you want to buy, you don't just buy the land or just pay the person you are buying from. You have to get a lawyer who would make inquiries on your behalf, check if the land is encumbered, which means that if there is any occupant in the land, or if there is any title to the land preceding that of the seller. So you just not pay money to your vendor without making proper findings and researches and everything, and you can't do it yourself. Trust me, you would always need the help of a lawyer to help you with the agreements. You can't file or draft an agreement for land on your own. If you go to court, you'll notice that land issues are always coming in because people just overlook the efforts and the duties of a lawyer. So you need a lawyer in your land agreement. So do not buy a land without consulting your lawyer's advice. Thank you. Emmanuel, we're coming back to you.
Me.
Legal advice.
Legal advice for lawyers or non-practitioners.
Both lawyers, non-lawyers.
Legal advice. Simple. If you have a problem, get a lawyer. If you have a problem, you don't get a lawyer, you're not serious. If the problem is serious, you know what it is. But yes, get a lawyer. Literally everything you want to do, every document you want to sign, every transaction you want to do, yes, there are fees to pay, but you can talk with your lawyer, reason with him like your fellow man. Although it's not your fellow man, it's a higher bid, but still, get a lawyer. Yeah, I think that would be.
That's just a legal advice. You get a lawyer.
Yes.
Educate them. Tell them something
Educate
they need
them.
to know.
Oh, on which particular?
Like obviously, what they are day-to-day things they do. Like what are they supposed to know?
Oh, day-to-day
Okay,
things.
tell them about a company. People that are doing business without registering.
You want me to
their
talk about
company.
corporate law?
No, I'm just anyone.
All right. Let's see. Now you know how there are confusions as to business names and companies. Not all companies, not all businesses you see there are incorporated. There's the business name and there's the companies that are incorporated. All these your friends say CEO, don't mind them. Not all of them are CEOs. Like they're just there, just they do business. They can be like people hawking pure water on the road. It's not a company, so no way is worse. No way is worse.
Okay, so there's a difference between a business name and a company having a company.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
How long, if you want details on that, pay me for consultancy fee. Pay for consultants.
Okay, so basically, if you have any business, if you are carrying on any business and you've not registered your business, you're actually committing a crime, but you don't know. And then you need to register. You need the help of a lawyer to register your company. Not only lawyers, though, but then most times lawyers are the ones that do the registration. So get your business registered so that you avoid liability. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, let's go meet our grandpa, our daddy, for some legal nuggets. Mr. Donald, yes, so we're back to you. Please, we're giving legal advice.
So let me hold this. Say what?
We're giving legal advice to the public. Like, just give them one legal advice you think.
Legal advice.
Yes, sir.
Well, most times, people have the issue of tenancy, and so it's a very touchy issue in Nigerian legal system. So it's always advisable for people, to be certain on the terms of their stay in particular in somebody's house as a tenant. You get a good lawyer to advise you properly so that you know your rights, your obligations, and so on, so that in case something arises, you'll be in a position, to adequately defend yourself and then fight for your rights. Yeah. Is there another thing you want?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Am I on? Yes. Hello everybody. So my name is Chukwunazo Kuchukuma. So my free legal advice. So actually something I learned recently in court. I think you should just always file all your process, because our judge made us understand that cases are determined based on the evidence in court, which is usually mostly documentary evidence. So you would harm yourself if you are coming to court hoping to address the court orally and then hoping that the court will determine your case based on your oral address. So it's just best anything you want the court to consider in giving a ruling in your favor, just make it, put it in writing and file it to the court. Thank you.
Good morning, and I'll be giving a little piece of advice to each and every one of you out there. So simply, before you go into any contract, any agreement with anyone, even if your brother, no matter how close ties are, ensure you put it down in writing, because it will serve as a reference whenever misunderstanding and fracas come up between each and every one of you. Thank you.
From the premises that were proposed are limited to those. Are you there to take it? So I want to advise that acting pillars should be employed and deployed very, very sparingly and with caution.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so
Are you a YouTuber?
guys, yes. So
Yes.
from my own part, I would say those people who enter contracts, basically tenants, most times tenants, because that's what applies to almost everybody in Nigeria, make sure that the covenants that are put in your tenancy agreement it's something will benefit you and also benefit your landlord. Most times people don't know, landlords come up with agreements, some people just go and sign anyhow. Don't just put your signature on anything. Make sure you actually do read the content of your agreement before you actually sign. Don't just say, oh, lawyer has brought agreement and you are signing. There are actually some covenants that are included in that agreement. There are actually some things that are there, some clauses that you need to actually take note of to be able to live freely in the possession. And yes, as a tenant, you have right to quiet enjoyment, but exclusive possession of the property. Once you have paid the rent, you have the right to exclusive possession of the property. So your landlord cannot tell you, it's my house, I can enter anytime. No, as far as you've already paid your tenancy fee and you pay as far as you've already paid, you have the right to enjoy the property without any form of disturbance, except when he wants to come and carry out repairs or something else that is very, very important. He doesn't just have a right to enter your property anyhow and do whatever he wants. These are my seniors.
Splitting laws.
Also, the covenant to repair. People that will spoil house and say it's my landlord that will come and repair. It's not everything your landlord is supposed to repair. If you spoil the toilet knob or anything, you will repair it by yourself. It's your duty. In fact, it's your right. Your landlord can sue you to repair it. The only thing your landlord actually have the only thing your landlord should do is like the structural repairs, like the ceiling, like the roof or something, those structural repairs. But it's not those interior things that you say you're waiting for your landlord to come and do. It's a lie. My brother, my sister, it's a lie. You do it by yourself. By yourself. It's actually your responsibility to carry out those repairs.
The landlord
and
only
not...
has to repair the fair and wear.
Yes, exactly. Yes, all those things. But say, okay, you're waiting for landlord to come and repair the things that you spoiled inside your house. And then also, those people that will be not paying NEPA bill, that want to run, that say, my landlord will come and pay it. Your landlord do not enjoy the light. I don't enjoy the light, so you're the one that will pay it. So,
That's the position of the law.
He by herself has spoken.
see you guys in my next video. Bye.